Brandon, what's going on? Hey, man. Good to catch you out and about. So, Brandon, if and when I ever play this again, decided that clearing out all the, you know, the first part of Broken Valley, the basic, before you get past where Road and the Slayers are, you know, that little path that leads you to the whole dragon thing, right? Just the first initial tutorial type area. Clearing out all those goblins first. Maybe getting all the quests, reading people's minds, doing whatever in the village, but going and clearing out every single goblin in that area and whatever, and then, you know, killing the guy guarding the tomb, going down in there, releasing the guy out of jail and stuff, and basically getting all your kills in that whole first initial area, because you have to get to Arbin's Ghost before you can get to the second area anyway. But if you could clear that out and come back, you'd probably gain an entire extra level, maybe 2 early on, because the quests stay static. The quests are going to give you 600 XP whether you're level 1 or level 50. Doesn't matter. So I'm not going to go back and do that, but if I were, that's how I would do it. A good jump. It's harder, obviously, running around killing the level 2 and 3 goblins with your, you know, with my first sword and all that shit. That's harder.
Bring it on.
Hey, I had a question. I was asking you this, I think, last time, but I think you left or something, fell asleep, whatever. The jump attack, is it only when you actually manually jump like that? Or does it come into play sometimes when you're just fight here? Let me do like a pattern. So like, let's say I'm doing this, right? Notice every once in a while you actually jump about every 3rd or 4th attack. That's a jump. Do those count as jumps too? In other words, do I have to manually trigger this, or can I just in my pattern of swinging, does every, say, 2nd, 3rd, 4th swing proc as a jump attack also? I was just curious, because jump attack at its higher tiers is pretty nasty. All of them really are. Whirlwind gets a cooldown bonus, I think at tier 11, I think. Rush attack really rush attack is knockdown more than anything else. Knocking like an archer on or a mage on its ass so that you can finish it off before it can get back up. That's really the benefit there. I understand how and why that's supposed to work. Although it's got decent damage too. See, I'm getting doubles sometimes, and they're not criticals. Like I'm seeing 50 and 60. Hold on. I'm seeing like 50 and 60 pop up. There's an exclamation point when it's a critical. I know that. So, what does my sword do? It's 7 to 50. That's what it is. Never mind. Yeah, that's why. Although jump attack right now, I only have like a point in it, so it's not going to add a bunch of damage. It's only giving me like 9 right now with the chance of knockdown. See, in the little video, it shows the guy's actually jumping. But he's not flipping, which is interesting. Normally when you do a forward jump, you flip. Unless this video was taken before the... This might be down in that in that little cave before you even get to the next area. That might be what that is. Or that's just something they use just for display. I don't know. When weapon glows red? I don't think it ever does that during basic attacks. Like that. Oh, when you mean the slash. The slash. Yeah, none of those slashes are doing it. I see it. I see it. I see how. Okay. Yeah, see, I was hoping some of these would count right here. Okay. Well, I'll learn how to incorporate that in there. That's a shame. That's a shame, because I was hoping that would be a passive that would count as long as you keep up a string of animations. In other words, rewarding you for being aggressive. If you're going to get in there and just lay into somebody, you ought to get paid for it, is my opinion. But funny is the game never asks me for my opinion. It never just stops and says, "What's your opinion on this? What do you think we should do?" It never does that for some reason. Although I've noticed a forward stick press, up until now, in fact, when I restarted, a big part of the reason I restarted is I noticed a forward stick press seems to be more effective in combat. Usually I'd get up close to the enemy and then stop and then just let my attacks do their thing. Okay. Hey, it didn't crash trying to save, which is what stopped me streaming the other night. Hey, Oni, what's going on? Yeah, I've noted, like, I would always, like, get close or get in the middle of my enemies and then pretty much stop and let the whole, now, what would you call it? I call it turn-based, kind of take over, right? But I've noticed that there actually is a little more action in the combat or whatever. Much more effective to keep aggressively pointed towards, like, say I've got a skeleton here and he moves over that way, is to track him. Follow him with your stick. And, lay into their ass, really. See, that's a good game where you've played it for like 1,000 hours and you still learn things about it. Like, I didn't know the glowing red with the jump attack thing. I didn't know that. That's a small detail. I mean, it's going to proc whether I see the red or not. It doesn't matter. But, you know. See what I'm saying? It's just more effective. Also, it allows you to be a little more mobile. It seems like you, in a sense, kind of push your enemy a little bit too, or something. there's a bunch of these assholes down here. Okay, we got a ranger. I see him.
Low on mana.
What did I do? Attract every skeleton in the whole fucking... I think I did. Yeah. There's like 50 skeletons all on us.
Feel my wrath.
No shortage of skeletons down here, is there? No music down here either. You notice that? See if I can get up here. Come on. Go. About 15 more skeletons over there. Oh.
Oh, I don't feel too good. Die.
Yeah, I got 15 things hitting me all at once. Take that. Hey, Ellery, what's going on? Yes, we is here. Okay, I've already cleared all that shit out. There's a lot of skeletons here. Like, that's a lot of damn skeletons. Like, are they overcompensating for something? A lot of skeletons. Yeah, what I've kind of resigned myself to do is, you know, by the time you get the battle tower, you're usually about level 20. You're in the 20 range, right? You can start summoning demons at level 20. So basically, I think it's kind of designed for you to use your undead, which goes up to level 20, or 7 or something like that. You can get it a little higher if you spec points into it, but basically you can drop points into your summon undead, use them as a tank. That's the idea. And then switch to a demon, just respec around level 20, and then start summoning demons, because demons start at level 20. And they go like 20, 23, 26, 30, you know, whatever. And so that's how I do it. Yeah, they're a lot more resistant to magic and ranged. They don't have very good melee resistance though. Like if they're getting swung on real tough, they'll die pretty quick. It only has taunt sometimes. Don't rely on it. Yeah, don't rely on it.
Shiny.
Threat is not something that's going to be consistent in the game.
Shiny.
Oh, nice. Shiny.
You! The chicken! Have you seen it? My chicken! The chicken! It must be here somewhere, in the valley. I must find it. Do I look like I want to be the butt of jokes right now? I have to find my chicken! Oh, why did this happen to me? I was taking a stroll when a man popped up out of nowhere and soul-forged me with a chicken. May the Black Ring get their hands on that Belagar. Yeah, like Damien and Jekod. May the gods banish their souls. If that chicken is killed by a hunter or an eagle or something, I'm dead too. Ooh, I must find it. But there are so many chickens. Where to begin? So many chickens everywhere. Chickens!
You get yelled at by that chick in your head if you hunt down all the chickens and. Fucking die, man.
Shiny.
Ah, damn. Ninja chicken. Is that the goblin ambush right there? I think it is. Pretty sure it is. That's kind of a nasty one, man. That's like a really nasty one. I actually don't even know if I'm leveled for it. It's either right there or right here. I don't remember. No, that's not the goblin ambush. That's just goblins. Let's see if I can get some hearts. Yeah, let's see if I can get some hearts. Or I could do Belagar's little arena too. Oh, there are 14 of them? Okay. Level 14's... No, I'm not even close right now. Okay, I got you. I get it. Okay, cool. Please don't game guide the game with every single footstep I take in the game throughout the entire game. Please don't. Please don't.
Shiny.
These shrines are Belagar's, finest magician beneath the stars. If the other shrines you want to see, then slay here now these goblins 3.
I can't. I can't.
Like 37 XP for those guys, huh? Poor guy.
I can't believe you actually went through all that trouble just to off that raving loon.
Okay, how to get up on this cliff? Somewhere, somehow. What is it? Just some piece of crap, actually. It's, I don't know, some level 4 sword, I think. I just haven't found a new weapon. Level 8, I'm sorry, it's a level 8. It doesn't even have magic damage on it. And I've been putting some points in intelligence, so... all I have. It's all I found. It was the best thing available. And in fact, I wasn't getting any drops, so I actually bought it. That was a while ago. It's gonna soon, I'm hoping Carlin up at the top of the tower has something better. He'll probably have something in the, I don't know. What level am I now? 10? I just hit 10, so Carlin will probably have something in the level 12 range, I'm guessing. Yeah, see, what I do is I level this guy up. See, he needs to be 11. So right now I can summon, you basically summon the creature at your level, whatever level you happen to be. And it keeps a tank. If you don't put points into it, they start dying really, really, really fast. So you have to kind of keep up with it. All right, let me get Life Leech and Mana Leech the next 2 points. That's a bunch of them. See, they say level 7, but I know a lot of times on this difficulty, I've... Can I get back up, please? 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 Apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently not. Run from that, bitch. Man, this hilltop is infested. Infested. Let me do this. That's what chicken legs are for. Yeah, the one you gave Rhodes. Now, Carlin usually has weapons. And you can also, I think every 2 levels, what's his face, gets new gear too. Every 2 or 3 levels. Dirt gets stuff. Like, I could probably go back and find at least level 8 or 10 sword right now. Maybe even 12. Might even be a 12 in his inventory. God damn it. I'm dead attacking when I haven't died. I died. Well, nice of you to tell me, because I certainly didn't see it. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Who the fuck is shooting me?
Oh, I don't feel too good.
The shoot. Oh! Okay. I see. I see how it is. Can I do what I want to do? Not a big fan of this controlling my character form.
I can't. Weakling.
I win. Yeah, would you mind if I controlled my own character, please? Thanks. That'd be great. Oh, I forgot about this one. There we go. I should only have 2 more of those. One by the Goblin Camp and one by whatchamacallit. Nice. So you say those are 14s, huh? I don't remember them being that high, but I'll trust you. I'll take your word for it. What are these? 8s. Yeah. Y'all have a little duel there. Let's see who wins. Let's see who wins. No, come on. You didn't like that, did you, bitch?
I can't. I could use the potion right about now. Not yet.
I win. Safe threat doesn't work in the game. Entire Oblivion playthrough? Cool. Good deal. Really?
Bring it on.
What the fuck? Game's getting confused, to say the least. I streamed the character who ran around with clothing? Yeah, actually. Trying to remember what weapon we used. Well, I did a mage where we didn't use any weapons because basically that took poison out of the game. You have to have an edged weapon or an arrow to use poison, so we just used magic only. That was all. That was actually pretty fun. It was interesting to see if the game... My question was, does Oblivion balance for that? Did it have an out for that? In other words, I want to do this and this only. Will the game let me do it? Effectively without, without making the game unplayable. You know what I mean? Like, am I hindering myself too much by taking out one aspect of the game, which is poisons? Poisons are huge on higher difficulties because they they tip the scales a little bit. Poisons, enchantments, they make it playable. And so I was like, if you take poisons out, and believe it or not, Oblivion actually compensates for that. You know the mage's staffs? Have you ever wondered why the mage's staffs give such a higher damage over the equivalent spell? Like say you have an apprentice level staff and you have an apprentice level fireball. The apprentice level fireball will do like say 10 damage or 12 damage. The staff will do 20 to 25. It's like, why is it double? Well, it's just for that reason. Is that if you have a spell that weakens an enemy to a certain damage type, the staff becomes that much more effective, allowing you to use just a staff without poisons. It literally compensates the damage that poisons would give you. All right, but if you're using a staff, you're not using an edged weapon, right? So you can't use both at the exact same time unless you do a lot of micromanaged switching. You know what I mean? Like, hit an enemy with weakness to poison, hit an enemy with weakness to fire, stab them with your poison fire dagger, switch to your fire staff, switch to your spell, hit them with the weakness spell. And you literally, every single turn, you'd have to switch weapons. That to me would be unplayable, right? So what it does is it allows you to just use a staff, and if you take the damage from poisons and the damage from magic essentially and put them together, that's what you get from a staff. It's, how well thought out is that? I mean, seriously, think about it. How well thought out is that? Is the game developers had enough care and concern to say, how can we allow a player on any difficulty setting to do exactly specifically what they want to do effectively if they figure out how to do it? You still have to learn the game mechanics. You still have to learn what does what to what and how to make it work. You got to figure that out for yourself. And every game should make you figure that out for yourself. It's just, that thing's a work of art, man. That game is a friggin' work of art. It's anybody who criticizes that leveling and crafting and skill system, the way Oblivion has it, seeing as it's unique, there's no other game like it. Anyone who criticizes that doesn't understand it. Because even if you don't like the game or don't like it, you got to respect the genius that went into the way that it was built so that you can navigate through it doing whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. There is no defined class in the game. You know, people say, oh, I want to do this. I'm like, I get people on some of my videos, I want to do this. What do I do? I'm sorry. Captain Obvious would fucking do facepalm on that. You want to do that? How do you do it? By doing that. I want to do this. So fucking do it. How do I do this? By doing it? I mean, how obvious? It's crazy. You literally do anything and everything you want to do in the game. But wanting someone to pick up your controller for you and play the game for you, well, then you need to play modern video games because, yeah, Oblivion isn't for that. Oblivion is actually for players to really sink their teeth into. And, you know, if you're finding it kind of mindless and easy, crank the difficulty up. That'll test you. It'll test to see what you actually think you know about the game. It will crush your ass until you get good, you know. Unarmed is, but you rely on stagger. Basically, stagger and stagger alone. You better get some knockouts. So, obviously, the higher the skills you get. Would it be a little harder early on? Yeah, because you always have to be in close, and you can't use poisons. So, I think the first, I'd say a majority of the beginning of the game would be dice roll. Dice roll on the off chance that you can break down someone's stamina. Also, you would heavily, if you ever wondered why everything that you find in the game gives you stamina at the beginning of the game, cheese wheels, cabbage, lettuce, tomatoes, etc., carrots, whatever, but bread, anything you mix together gives you stamina. You ever wondered why? You better have that unarmed because I believe the higher your stamina pool and the more you can get and the more you can get off swings, the more you connect with your punches, the higher chance, because each time you hit somebody with a dagger, there's a poise meter like there is in Dark Souls. Oblivion basically has one, and it's basically your stamina bar. Every time you hit someone with a dagger, you take off that much stamina. You hit them with a two-handed weapon, take off that much. A two-handed, say, hammer or battle axe, maybe a little more. Every time you hit them with your fist, you take off a chunk. And so you're not doing the damage. It's more a battle of attrition in knocking down someone's stamina bar where you can knock them on the ground. If they're lying down, and it's funny too, when you knock them out because they just, and they collapse on the ground. It's a lot of fun. But you got to connect, and speed and stamina become your thing. So high willpower, high speed, high athletics, being able to literally jump over people and stuff like that. You have to be almost a ninja. And then as you gain skills, you get to do more cool shit with your hands and stuff like that. But that's how it becomes viable. You're not playing to one-shot kill everything. You're playing more to beat everything down with your hands. And so you have to be a little bit more mobile, and fights are going to last longer. But you're going to have to knock your enemies down essentially one at a time and dodge and weave a lot. But, I mean, it's viable. Yeah, sure. You would take advantage of all those spells that you otherwise probably don't use much, using, say, a sword or, whatever, or a bow. Yeah, you would take advantage of other stuff. Like those stamina potions, you're gonna need to stock those like a mage with Atronak needs mana potions. You're gonna have to have those. And just constantly keep your stamina up and stuff. Which would be true for a boxer, wouldn't it? Aha! Oh, yes. Take that. Whoa, I rolled right into that, didn't I?
Oh, I don't feel too good. I'm running. I could use a potion right about now.
Goblins aren't playing around, man. What do you plan to play? I don't know, man. I don't know. this Robin's storage?
The
Yeah.
doorway
This is
person.
Robin's storage. Be welcome in your storage, Robin.
The damn armored boars in here. Yeah, just those storylines by themselves, or sometimes 2 or 3 modern games put together. Yeah,
To add to the collection.
I like how in Oblivion, I love the trophy or achievement system in Oblivion. There were no trophies, shamefully enough. Shame on PlayStation, but the achievements were for completing the stories. That's it. Not the way you didn't have to complete them any certain way. You could play whatever you want. 13 bullseyes with a bow in a row. You got to hit 100 criticals with your sword and shit. They didn't have stupid achievements like that. The achievements were completing the storylines. All the fighters killed, all the thieves killed. Didn't matter how you did it. Didn't matter if you fucked up on some of your quests or not. You know, whatever. It's completed the storylines, did everything, explored and experienced the entire game. That was completing the game. How much sense does that make, you know? Actually, Fallout 3 you had to get to level 5. No, 7, 14, and 20 at negative evil karma, neutral karma, good karma, get past 50 speech checks, pick 100 fucking locks, hack 75 computers or whatever, and it had other stuff. It really did. But for the most part, it threw in some of those, but it didn't have stuff like, you know, get 1,000 kills with just a gun. Maybe you didn't want to use a gun. Maybe you wanted to run around with brass knuckles or a fucking fat man or something. You know, it didn't make you do that, but it did have some of those side things. Like if Oblivion had the same thing, Oblivion would be like pick 100 locks. Oblivion would be like persuade 500 people. Now, Oblivion didn't have any of those. Fallout 3 had a few, but I mean, not enough to necessarily distract you. The hardest one, in my opinion, was the karma one, because you literally had to if you wanted to get that in one shot so you didn't have to worry about those achievements anymore, you literally had to pre-save, go make yourself evil, level up, go make yourself neutral, level up, go make yourself good, level up. Then when you hit around level, 12, 13, or whatever it was, you had to do it again. Then when you hit level 19, you had to do it again. And so that was a little bit annoying. But yeah, like all the quest stuff, like the Nuka-Cola ones, the Nuka-Cola Quantum Challenge, whatever it was called, saving, you know, Little Big Town and stuff like that. Yeah, I agree. Armored boars. They both drop hams. You can get a ham from them. Yeah. Trying to remember. New Vegas. Actually, I think some of the DLC trophies were kind of like that, but in the main game, I'm trying to think. I mean, it had, you know, collect the snow globes. That was like collect the bobbleheads. Same thing. There wasn't as many of them. There was only like, what, 5, 6, 7 of them or something. It wasn't that bad. I can tell you where most of them are, too. There was one up in the Super Mutant Refuge, their little chalet. There was one in the Hoover Dam. There was one in Good Springs Cemetery. There was one in Lucky 38. Don't remember where they all were. Those are the ones I can remember off the top of my head. Oh, should I do this now?
Shiny.
I found a good number of diamonds this playthrough. I really have. I should probably be doing the Maxos Tower right now is what I should probably be doing. I could go talk to my enchanter, though. So there's an ambush right here. I can get 1 free stat point from that if I want. And this is the horrible, horrible goblin ambush, I think. The original Risen? Risen is like a poor man's Oblivion. You don't really create your own character. You kind of play a preset guy who runs around, but it has a really, really cool crafting system, a cool skill system, similar in some ways to Oblivion, plus it adds a few things. The crafting's amazing in the game, really. It's a big game world, and the story's really cool. It's just dated, you know. Looking at it, the combat's going to be... Combat's actually really close to Morrowind, really. But it's a poor man's Oblivion. It really is. It was done in a low budget, and like this game, done on a low budget, but with a lot of heart put into it. Like they tried to do a lot of things with limited resources, which I always kind of like that in a game because it makes it it has its magical moments. So yeah, it's totally worth playing. Totally worth playing. Risen. If you're talking about just the regular Risen, another game that's worth playing is Two Worlds 2. The first one is an abomination. It's not even a game. It's not even a complete game. It's not even a fucking game. But Two Worlds 2, once you get out of the horrible tutorial area, oh, the game's amazing. It's beautiful. It's great. You just got to get past the tutorial. You look at the tutorial and it make you want to throw your disc away. But once you get out of that, the game becomes beautiful. It's like two completely different developers did the intro section and the rest of the game. That's totally worth playing. Even today, it's still worth playing, I think. I think I probably ought to go to the tower. Yeah, I personally need a Morrowind remastered. I do. I need that because I tried going back to play it after Oblivion, and you know, you can say what you want about Oblivion graphics, but they put Morrowind to shame. Morrowind is it's hard to play. If If I'd have played it first, I wouldn't be saying that. And I know that. I know that. I admit that. But I can't get around the fact that, well, looking at it, when I see a carrot and a dagger laying next to each other on a table and they look the same, that's pushing it for me. When combat is essentially Mr. Two-Dimensional Play-Doh Man flapping its arms here and there, I understand the game is it's more mental than visual. It's not exactly pen and paper, but pretty damn close. You have to fill in the gaps a lot, which there's nothing wrong with that. But trying to go back and play that second, it's just hard. It's just hard. I'm not even a graphics whore, not really. I don't care all that much. Like, I would say this game, in my opinion, is more beautiful than a lot of other games that have come out later, just because of the art design. Maybe the execution. Maybe they didn't have the money for a top-notch engine or whatever. But although at the time, I think Gamebryo was the going thing. So, you know, I think they had what they had to work with. But I'll take a game like this over a lot of modern games. Graphics aren't that big of a deal, but Morrowind is taken... It's a little too close to the Atari 2600 and a little too far from... Nice. No. Actually, Morrowind at the time was original Xbox, right? So the 360 wasn't even out yet. It was one of the last games for the original Xbox, if I'm not mistaken. It was right at the end of that cycle, and it was really the first of its kind. Open world, first or third person RPG, and the game world was huge, and you could do all this stuff and magic, and so it was Dungeons and Dragons come to life. And it used to be RPGs were made like that. Dungeons and Dragons come to life, or whatever. Like Fallout wouldn't be like Dungeons and Dragons. There were other post-apocalyptic role-playing pen and paper games. Pen and paper games come to life to where you could visualize what you used to have to imagine. That was the idea. If game developers still stuck to that basic principle, games would be 1,000 times better than they are today. It doesn't all have to be the pen and paper dice roll thing, but you remember in Oblivion, when you changed pages on your map or your journal, you were flipping pages. Remember flip, 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 flip? You could hear the flipping of pages, and it looked like the manual that you would keep for your character sheet in Dungeons and Dragons. That was the idea. And it was magical. That made the game. Just that mindset. Going out there, everything was epic. Everything was magnificent. Everything was over the top. Now, in hindsight, 10, 15 years later or whatever, you look at the graphics and you say that, get away from that. Look at design. Look at art concept. Look at the things that they created and that they executed the best way they could with the hardware that they had available at the time, with the game engines that they had available at the time. It's amazing, you know? But all I'm saying is Morrowind was it's going back a little too far. When you get back into the, you know, Sega Genesis, original Xbox, when you go that far back, I'm not saying there weren't some of the best games ever made back then, but going back for an immersive visual experience is kind of hard in a game like that where the visuals just aren't there. It's taking a little bit too much of a step back for me. But no, at the time, it was ahead of the game. Morrowind was that was the trailblazer. It really was. That was a trailblazer for games like Mass Effect, Dragon Age, and shit like that. You know, all the way up till Dragon Age Inquisition, EA was sucking Bethesda. EA was trailing in Bethesda's coattails, to put it more nicely. They will tell you, Dragon Age Inquisition, they studied Skyrim extensively, which isn't saying a lot for yourself. I don't think they're aware of how embarrassing that statement should actually be, but they actually said that. I ought to go turn in these goblin hearts is what I ought to do.
Another one to add to the collection.
If you look visually, if you look at Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim, you can actually see the generations, and then Skyrim remastered, you can actually see the generations as they go. It's all just visual. But as the graphics have done this, the quality and content of the game and story writing and everything else has gone downhill. I mean, it's directly proportional. The games are sucking the more that they look better. Literally. The better they look, the worse they get. Except Fallout 4. It still looks kind of bad. It may even look worse than Fallout 3 in some ways, in my opinion. And it just turned into absolute dog shit. That, it didn't... It's just bad. I love this tower. I thought the magnificent evil tower in the middle of the valley was a pretty cool effect in this one. Yeah, I've got Darksiders 3 pre-ordered. I'll give it a try. I don't know. It is the same people. They went and got the same people involved in Darksiders 1 and 2 to work on it. Okay. I get it. Pre-firing bitches. Will you fucking die?
I can't.
They certainly got this heavily guarded, don't they? I'll take that and run with it right there. I know, Ellen Marie. I didn't really need advice. It's hard to put points into something when you have no points to put into anything. It'd be great to put 20 points into your character at level 1, but you only get 1 point at level 1, not 20. So you have to wait. I'm not level 50 yet. I'll get there eventually. It'll be okay. Trust me. Let them shoot it out. I gotta wait. I'm just letting my stuff regen. Haha. My buddy wins. See ya. Excuse me. Need a new weapon. Damn it. I can quit it. I think I got enough stuff to get through here. I'm gonna go re-up on everything in a little bit. Oh, you can't come in through here anyway. I don't think. No. Actually, I think I'll go unlock this shrine up here. And then I'll travel back to the village from there. Alright, Ellery, take it easy. I like those axes. Speaking of potions. Now we can come right back here. Makes it nice and convenient. We haven't really gotten any stuff, though. Like, stuff. Got a couple of these things. That's garbage. I don't even know if I'd keep that. Didn't even know I had those. That helps a little bit. How did I not? I had that. See, I had that equipped, but apparently not. Poison ore, that's garbage. Alright, let's go make some potions and stuff.
I leave for Adaroth in the morning. Buy supplies before it's too late. Go ahead, browse my stock.
There's level 10. I don't think we'll be grabbing any of that. Need an apple too.
Come again.
Need an apple. Let's get the cheapest potions. I think I'll make some for free. A few. These aren't really cheap either, are they? Oh, did I ever open this chest in here? I don't think I did.
The biped is back.
The biped is back.
Pleasure.
Go ahead and make all these. Well, once again, that saved me about $2 grand. All right, so let's see if Carlvin. Oh, let me go turn in these Goblin Hearts too. Let's go see if Carlin, whatever his name is. He usually have a weapon that'll take us at least through to the Maxos Temple. Oh, I'd buy a level 12 weapon right now. We'll grow into it. Oh, maybe Dirk has some. Hold on, let me go check Dirk. Let me see.
Ah, you're back. What news? Good show. Let's have them. And here's your money. I'd spend it on drink and girls. And you, Slayer? Oh, Slay. Go ahead.
It's balanced. It's one-handed, never mind. Never mind.
What brings you back to the barracks again, friend? Well done. Remember, there is more gold to be earned if you manage.
A little gold here, a little gold there, you know, it adds up.
You're lucky the goblins can't see you worms like nuts.
You really pay for turning in those contracts with loading screens. Well, that dinged me up a little bit, didn't it? Needed an apple. God, I forgot. Oh, that shit hit me? Oh, shit.
Shiny. Shiny. Shiny.
Ching. Mr. Coolest Merchant ever right here.
Stranger, but do not be alarmed. I wish you no harm, but I do not wish to die.
Do not wish to die, says the skeleton.
Perhaps even trade. You won't be disappointed.
So that's a level 8. That's not what I'm looking for. No, not what I'm looking for. Oh, nothing I want, Carlin. Damn it. I was relying on you, man.
Found a mysterious stone covered
Mysterious
in strange
stone.
markings and made from an ore unknown to you.
Reveal all your
To
secrets.
your surprise, the stone does not answer. The tip emits a faint yet haunting light. Suddenly you are swept away by a swirl of magical energy.
So you have come at last, Lord Lovis. I've long been dead, yet denied eternal rest because of you, my former master. Now the time of reckoning is at hand.
I'm your master still. Bow before me, worm. Let's hold back on all the drama.
I am beyond your petty insults, and you are beyond my mercy. Time to die, master.
About now.
Damn, that dude stuck to me like. So it didn't give me my summons. Shit. Not playing around, man. Wonder if you could... Ain't no way you can do this, is there? Holy shit. I wonder...
Is it possible? I don't think it's possible. No, can't do it midair. About to say, I need that. Bitch. Well, I got through that without dying. I can't believe it. That's not good. Ah. I think I'll take the skill point. Thank you very much. shiny. Searching for a Dragon Age Origins? Nice. What's going on, man? Right now, we're just backtracking, redoing a pretty decent portion of the game here. Trying to get back up to where we were, right? Got a, what would you say, a build, for lack of a better term, in mind here, and trying to work on that. Kind of screwed it up a little bit. Went with something else that was easier, but this is why I wanted to make a two-hander. Hell of an ambush. Can I get out, please? You got to be fucking kidding. You're gonna... Wow. Wow, I don't even know what to say, man. Okay, that was almost game ruining for me right there, man. That's a little over the top. That's way over the top. You're gonna... Never mind. You're gonna ambush me with skeletons that are already dead. Fuck. Oh, where am I? What is it gonna say I haven't done? Any of this, huh? Interesting. Okay. You fucking kidding, man. Got to be fucking kidding. Wow, that's just brutal, man. You at? Juking me now? Weren't juking me a minute ago, bitch. You weren't juking me when I left this area. Spamming me, deactivating my controls to force me into a death, so I had to go replay fucking 20 minutes a game. Yeah, you weren't juking me then. What are you juking me now for? Okay. Okay, I get it. Wow, let me just navigate my menu for the next 45 minutes. Don't mind me. Better save. The deactivate your controls so you have to stand there and die ambush is on the other side of that door. I better be careful. Wow. It's Origins, huh? I want to go back and play some Dragon Age 2. I just always go back to that one. It draws me, man, like a magnet. It just draws me. That's how it felt, bitch. Do you get this with this asshole stuck in the mountain? Killing you? That's the second time now that's happened. He's stuck in... He's stuck underground. He can shoot you, but you can't shoot him. Because the game's fair, right? That's the second or third time that's happened. He'll be above ground later if we go back there. But that means he'll always be there to ambush you. Until he decides to not cheat. Can you slide down ladders in this? I haven't figured out a way to do it. I know you can jump off of them, but you usually go flying off. Have to climb all the way back up again.
Go forth, my minions.
Where'd this tool come from? He's like, I'm a skeleton. I can come back to life every once in a while. Oh, all right. You just walk. Oh, okay. So, it's happened to you too? I'd never seen that before, and then the last 2 times in a row now, he's been stuck on that cliff. I think it's just when you come out from the thing, if you hadn't killed them already, which I'm pretty sure I already came down there and killed them, but the game says I didn't, so whatever. That means I get to kill him again. Great. But when I come out from the dungeon, he seems to be in the ground. But not when I come from up top. Now you want to autosave, huh?
Well done. We are here. Lord Lovis is close by.
Shining.
bears a spell in an alphabet you can read, but its meaning remains nonsensical to you.
Try it anyway.
I wonder what that did.
I wonder what that did. Now let's hope we get either a good piece of armor or a good sword. Something we can use. I refuse to farm this area. In other words, save and reload till I get something I want. Not looking good for the home team, man. That's always there. Huh. 18% chances. That's not bad. I mean, I'm not going to use it, but steal the enchantment off of it. Well, I guess it wasn't the worst thing ever. I'm going to save here because I know the answers to this one, but I don't want to fuck this up.
You have come here, living flesh, to seek audience with Lord Lewis? Then prove you have the knowledge required to meet him. To whom was Lord Lewis born? You speak untrue. Who does Lord Lewis serve? What berry you speak? You speak that?
What was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, whatever.
You have come here, living flesh. Then prove you have. To whom was Lord Lewis born?
Analysis.
Very good. Who does Lord Lewis serve? Very good. What was Lord Lewis's greatest victory?
Battle of 10,000, right?
Yeah. Very good. Who was the fiend that set in motion Lord Lewis's downfall? Very good. What was Broken Valley called when Lord Lewis still ruled supreme? Very good. And that completes this test of knowledge. Your wisdom is exemplary.
Let's see, what's that worth? About 300? Critical chance, garbage, plus 120. I'll take the gold, I think.
What have we here? A mortal wandered into my tower. By accident, I'm sure. My thoughts are my own, if you don't mind. But it's nice to see the art of mind reading is still popular among the educated few. You'll find the chest next to my throne unlocked. Consider it a little reward for the amusement you bring. A fellow Dragon Knight sent a champion. An interesting turn of events, though not unexpected. Was she now? And how is it I may help you? As luck would have it, I know what Talana wants to do. And though I applaud her intent, I am apprehensive of her immediate goal. The Hall of Echoes. No, you call us betrayers, but it is we who were betrayed. Damien corrupted the mind of a fellow knight and made him stab your godlike champion in the back. He did what he set out to do. The Divine is dead. His demonic army suffered great losses, yes, but away from human eyes. He is rebuilding his forces. How well he planned his devious game.
I wonder where Damien recruits all those millions of soldiers you have to kill from.
He knew it would take decades to regain his strength. The damned one made sure mankind had another enemy to fight. Which was exactly what the Slayers did. They eradicated the old race, paying no heed to the slumbering threat that is Damien. Therein dwells the soul of his one great desire, Egerna. He and she are soul forged, but Damien cast the spell when his beloved had, but moments before, suffered bloody execution.
I love what Damien says about her, though. He says, she's not yours to quest for.
This reversed the nature of the spell. Now, should Egerna be brought back to life, it is Damien who will die. That was Talana's quest. Now it is yours. As you wish, Dragon Knight. Welcome back. I cannot say. As always, he wrote down all the research he did. No one has been there for a very long time. I possess a key. It is now yours. Finding the Hall of Echoes will be a long and tough journey. Go to the temple, find the book. While you are there, maybe you can take care of some small matter for me. My salvation. I do not dwell here, a mockery of both life and death by my... No, my friend. I failed Maxos, and this is my punishment. You may judge for yourself. I was tasked to guard these lands.
I don't feel like... Okay, you screwed up, and now you're stuck here forever. Okay, great.
Traded places with indulgence. When the demon lord Baal came, and with him his armies, the valley was overrun. Your words are harsh, but they ring true. Nevertheless, I have sought redemption, but received none. Too long, champion, have I been rotting without decay. Maxos, go to the temple and bring me back my soul. It is in the possession of my old rival, ANDREWCX.
I think the thing with like this guy and Amdusius is they're all rotten. Like there is no good choice. To be done with all of them, really.
What do they say? Only when the blood of the dragon flows through your veins like 1,000 fires of might and law. What came before matters not. It was of no consequence or validity whatsoever. A few hours should not matter after centuries, but
All he does is open this chest for you. That's basically it. But isn't that pretty much the moral of that story? They're all rotten? Like... Alright, Maxos Temple, eventually. We got a lot of stuff to do instead of that, though. Elian, what's going on? How you doing? Okay, I think that's where I'm wanting to go over there. Can I make it to that rock? Yes. So that doesn't do me any good. Son of a bitch. Why is this here?
Shiny.
Random chicken leg, huh? Okay, this is the evil ambush, right? All right. Here goes. Hate this. That's probably who we want to kill first. Yeah, they're all 11s. Well, better than 14s, I guess. Can't kill any of them. They just won't die.
Right about now.
Well, my summons hung in there tough, didn't he? Beat his ass. Wonder who wins. I win. I don't care. I win. Good boy. Well, made it through in one try. Nice. Lovely.
Hi, a visitor. I don't frequently see other people in this corner of the valley. I'm Dreven. I'm going to change my storage password to something a little less easy to guess than Dreven. Solitude Slayer. Weapons, armor, rings, you name it. Probably make a fortune in the city, but well, you have to pay for the raw materials used. Only the machine operates on red ore. The miners from a relatively new quarry a bit to the south of here. No, bring me some and I'll fire this old engine up again. Just the thing.
Impressive machinery this Dreven has. Make use of it while you can. Reaching the Maxos Temple shan't be easy.
Here comes another adventure, searching for glory and treasure, and I can help you on your way. I am the wishing well, and you, traveler, may make one wish.
One wish.
Only. There are others. They're not that many. There was a curious one in Ferrell that called itself a miraculous water dispenser. Imagine that. Always a bit stuck up it was. Especially after having granted a wish to an adventurer who would later become the Divine. Remember this. Nothing more than the sound and feeling of gold as it clatters down my shaft.
So what amount would satisfy you?
King's allowance really gets me going. So, what will it be? Oh yes, that's the stuff. Wish away. You're more than experienced in my book, but your wishes may come.
The flirting wishing well.
You know what I wish for? To reach the Maxos Temple.
Hey there, Slayer. Come on then.
All right, let's steal some of this stuff. Level 7 mana lease, that's not bad at all. So I don't want to enchant this because I'm going to be throwing it away pretty soon. So I think I'll just... See, sometimes in games like, okay, I could get something that'll help me for the next 5 minutes, or I could wait and then get some shit for free and not have to pay for it. You may have to suffer for a little bit sometimes. But,
This is Reaven's storage. Be welcome in your storage, Reaven.
remember, does this one ambush you? I don't think this one ambushes you, does it?
Shiny. Shiny.
Sweet. I think we'll go for level 9 life leech on our stuff. Well, if I get 2 enchantment slots, put a... Hey, Brandon, you still here? I got a question. Does the Butcher, the critical chance enchantment, does that stack? Like if you got 3 enchantment slots and you put 3 9s on one weapon, would it give you a 27% or whatever, 30% or whatever critical chance? Do they stack? Because I've seen weapons with 3 enchantment slots having a shit anything above 10. Imagine having a 20% critical chance, 30% off just your weapon by itself. That would be pretty sick. I'm thinking, and you can't double up enchantments in this. I don't remember if you can or not. We got to clear out this asshole over here. He's guarding our treasure spot.
From hell.
That shit hit me anyway? I gotta watch him walk away for 35 minutes before I can reload, really? That's really necessary? Just insults you after it kills you. He walks off like, you're garbage. You're trash. That enemy's like, I'm surprised I even bothered with you. Fire. Ooh, man, that's nasty. Yeah, we're not quite ready to take on flocks of those assholes yet.
Another one to add to the collection.
Actually, we do kind of need to deal with them because our fortune teller is on the other side of the bridge over here. There's a summoner out here. That's the one I'm worried about. There he is. Necromancer, whatever. Close enough.
Use the potion right about now.
Bitch! With all those little fucking girlfriends over here. Swing your sword, save. Swing your sword, save. Swing your sword, save, so you don't lose any progress. No, swing your sword, save. Save because you saved. Then swing your sword again, then save. Then save your save. Then... Bitch spams that shit. Stop pausing, stop pausing, stop pausing, stop pausing, stop pausing, stop pausing. Fucking annoying, man. Now he's unkillable. All of a sudden. Just magically unkillable. His fireballs hit you before he even shoots them. Just this bullshit, man. And it used to reload the entire game to put you back into the same area that you were just in. Yeah. Awesome.
Go forth, my minions.
He did that while he was laying on... What, did he shoot that out of his punk asshole? Oh, now he gets to disappear? You don't get to stay alive to get an extra free attack. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Die quietly, bitch. He gets to die for 30 minutes after he gets to attack after he's dead. After all this fucking just... Why don't you just heap the shit and the cheapness on top of it? Man, fuck off. I'm not fighting that fucking cheating bullshit thing again. No, I'm not. Done with that. Where is it they say you die when you go when you die in this game? The Hall of Echoes. Yeah, go cheat in the Hall of Echoes, bitch. Can't stand cheating, man. Can't stand it. I love that. Enemy can kill you if they're alive. Enemies can kill you if they're already dead. And if you beat them, your reward for beating them is by losing anyway because they can kill you even though you beat them. That's a lot of odds stacked against you, I think. Pretty sure, man. That's, pretty sure that's the definition of cheap right there. got cockroaches here. It's got a summoner summoning a summoner with a summoner summoning summons and summoning the summoning of the summoning of the summoning. Are you fucking serious? You can summon a summoner who summons more summons who can summon. Okay. Yeah. I can tell you how it doesn't go, and everything that just happened right there is how the game doesn't play. That I can say for sure. Okay. I get it. I'm gonna draw that bitch over here by himself. Come on, bitch. Come on, ho.
Oh, my wounds are grave.
Fucking really? That dedicated, huh?
I can't.
Just die, bitch.
I can't. Impossible.
That's a shame. Their summons get to hang out. Even after you kill the summoner. That's kind of messed up. Bet you my summons don't get to hang out after I'm dead. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have to reload. But you got a summoner who summons a summoner who summons 5 more summoners who can all summon. Once you kill the main guy, all those spells should be dead. But no, because it's stacked against you. Because it's not fair. That's why they do it to you. Oh, it's brutal, man. Field full of cockroaches. Oh my god! This is stupid! Yeah, when I said cockroaches, I was kind of kidding. No, they're like fucking cockroaches in this field. God damn, man. Crazy. Too much. All right, got one of those, got one of those. I should probably... To deal with this lady over here, you have to clear all these assholes out anyway.
The tombstone is adorned by a necklace-shaped bas-relief. The necklace is a perfect match.
Two loving spirits are reunited in death. All very romantic, I'm sure. But if you continue to procrastinate...
Shut up, bitch.
Right? You'll be in your grave yourself before we reach the Maxos temple.
The door won't
This is
open.
Quad's storage. We welcome in your storage, Quad.
Yeah, I never really find anything worth having down here. There's really nothing in his storage. Seems like there's supposed to be. There's like a room in the back here, but I never find anything in it.
Shiny.
So you got a key here. But I don't know if there's supposed to be something in here. I don't know what it is. don't see anything for a hidden room or anything. Don't know. Unless you're supposed to use one of these books on the shelf?
Another one.
See if dragons. Yeah, you can find those anywhere. I don't know. I swear I'm missing something, but hey, free stuff, right? Free stuff.
Madame Sosostra bids you welcome, Dragon Slayer and Dragon Knight. It's not that difficult when you have a gift like mine.
Okay.
I'm a clairvoyant.
Okay.
Certainly, for the right price. Very well. Let us look at what the future holds. I see a white creature, small and fair. Follow it, but disturb it not. May fortune smile upon you.
That's really annoying the way you say that, lady. It sounds so wannabe. Chase the white rabbit, man. Chase the white rabbit.
Another one to add to the collection.
What a waste of time. Damn, bitch. Just settle down.
Met your fortune, as I predicted. Perhaps you'd like me to reveal more. You know the price. Good. Let us look once more at what the future holds. I see a warrior on a bridge. He will challenge you to a duel. May fortune smile upon you.
We could go deal with the mine. Yeah. as well. The way things are going, I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill these damn things in here. Try.
Another one to add to the collection.
Slayer, over here. I'm dying. I couldn't be saved. I was ripped apart. Then those beasts' fangs are buried there.
Cheerful.
I can't listen to that ever again in my whole life. Ever. No. I'd rather die to these creatures in here 50 times than listen to him do whatever he just did. Ever. Even once more. There's an ore vein around here somewhere. I forget what level these creatures are. I think they're like 12s, aren't they? It kind of dissuades you from coming in here early to try to get your creature put together, because you're gonna pay for it. These creatures are no joke. They will two-shot you. Maybe one-shot you even. Can't have that, huh?
Another one to add to the collection.
That wasn't worth it. Tens. Oh, that's not too bad. God damn it. Not from that side, maybe? Ah, let's see.
Another one to add to the collection.
The best loot I get out of the whole place is a busted up barrel. Chairperson, what's up, man? There you go.
Another
Crystal skull. Yay for the crystal skull. Yay. Garbage, man. Garbage. Boom, boom. We can make our creature now. Okay, and this is where the ambush is, so we're kind of full circle. Okay, now that's to get down into the tunnels, right? I think. Yeah. All right, so... Chapel, maybe, I don't... I don't think this was the closest. Okay. Need a damn apple, man. Might actually be able to get one for free. Come think of it. Yep, went to the wrong shrine. There we go. Gotta collect all of those. That's really what we're looking for. Bow, 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 bow.
Go forth, my minions. I've been poisoned. Oh, I don't feel so good. I'll find a cure. The poison is killing me.
Bitch. I was just over here trying to pick a flower. No need to get all hostile. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Come on. I know what I'm gonna go do. What is that? The chapel shrine where I just was. Actually, I needed to be there. Okay, that's fine. It's going all right. Just kind of chill. Weekend, you know, just chilling. Playing a game. Nothing special. Yeah, chapel shrine. Did we ever go down here? I don't think we did. No, we didn't.
this is going to be nothing.
Another one to add to the collection.
Zero XP. Zero.
Another one to add to the collection.
I will, however, take all this.
The door won't open.
What? There's the key somewhere.
Shiny. Shiny.
That's always there, too. Yeah, it's a good helmet. Could have used it a long time ago, actually. Totally forgot to even come down here. Oh well.
Greetings, Slayer. A crystal skull. But if it is the real deal, then no wonder my creatures were drawn to it. This is why I couldn't control my creations. We shall release a creature, and you shall be its master. With pleasure.
You control the creature with a crystal skull. I, you, with yours.
Hello.
If I could command you, though, we'd head for the Macross Temple without delay.
Oh, shit. Creature's gonna be kind of beastly now.
Rise, my pet.
that cool face. Good time to save right there. Six, 7, 8. Look at that full-ass mana right there. It's full. Mana Leech is kind of badass. Health Leech, not so impressive. One rank of Mana Leech is enough. I still don't have an apple. Never did get my apple. One-handed son of a bitch.
Another one to add to the collection.
That's a lot better. Sir. Much better. Yeah, I gotta get an apple. There's no point in even messing with this right now.
Another one to add to the collection.
Go do this real quick.
Go get him, boy.
That face, though. Dun, 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 dun,
Soon I shall
dun.
hang here, the lamenting bell. No one, Slayer, beats a demon out of hell.
Impressive, Dragon Knight. Impressive. But only the first demonic foe in a line of many.
The rhyming mage. The trolling rhyming mage. And this, my friends, is why we look around. Well, we got to go to the inn, the tavern, anyway, so this will make it convenient. Boom, ba, ba, ba. Bow. Bow, 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 bow.
You tamed Naberius's creations, didn't you? Maybe now those beasts will stop.
I'm going to get several things while I'm here, actually. Might have some charms this time, too. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
My good friend.
My good friend. Might want that. Really need that. I want to keep that too. I don't need that.
Come and have a look at what I have to offer. That, of course.
Let's see, is there an apple just laying on the table? Yeah.
Oh, it's good to be out of that damn light in front of a nice fire.
I couldn't agree more, old chap.
I hear them say oh,
nice.
That big on his own.
Oh, we'll turn this in. Take a moment to let this sink in.
Your butting in is really starting to tick me off. Shall be fun. Let me... What? Is this...
I'll just give you a minute to let it sink in.
I must admit, this is a tremendous kill. I would imagine I'd be best at the hunting game.
The hero of the Black Boar. How about you become the hero of the Maxos Temple as well?
don't think I'm going to use these gauntlets that he just gave me. Ranged protection? I might steal that, though. Yeah, I might steal the ranged protection from that, too. I'm going to go steal some enchantments off these things before I sell them. We'll make one last trip to sell everything before we actually head into the temple.
You're back. The exploring of the tower fares well, I hope. A spraying stone? You didn't gaze at it, did you?
Of course I did.
Good heavens, are you all right? What did you see?
In Magdalena's Lodge of Leather. Hold on a second. I'm going to mind read this too.
Not a week goes by without that little pest Jeff.
Kind of want those, but
Confessing some petty theft or prank. Oh my. What a wicked place to find oneself trapped. Slayer, I expect you to go and confess soon. I'll take the stone from you now.
How about a nice ring for your sweetheart? Or sorry,
I expect you to go and confess soon.
only quality merchandise.
He doesn't have potions, though. That's the problem. Level 8.
Oh, slay. Go ahead.
Level 10. But it's normal. It's still the same. Yeah. Oh well. Okay.
So, who is... Come on!
Really need to upgrade my weapon in a big way. Hey, Arrow, what's going on? Guess I don't have to go strip enchantments right now, so I can do that later. This game is pretty. I don't care what anyone says.
Dreaming about a beautiful woman. They are sitting in a tavern and he wants to seduce her. He is so tense and the woman is getting bored. He needs something to steady his nerves. A drink would do wonders. He takes hold of the bottle.
Ah, I needed that drink. How did you know to give me that? I see. Shouting for beer while asleep. You must have thought me a real drunk.
Nightwinkle.
Nightwinkle is dreaming about an alchemy contest. Panic sets in as she realizes she is lacking a critical ingredient for her potion. Of all things, how could she forget a big red apple? She grabs the apple.
Awake at last. Oh, I would have gone mad for sure. Oh, indeed. If you can, please help them.
Their faces, though.
He's in a dark cave, trying to run away from a giant troll. The human troll is getting closer and closer. Oh, he is
Lord, what a nightmare that was! We were just walking to the village when some weird rhyming fellow gave us a bottle of wine.
Bellegar's just running around trolling everybody because he's bored.
And the next thing I remember is waking up from that awful nightmare you... Be safe, Slayer!
The three of us awake at last.
Wasn't that bad?
That's nothing. I dreamt that the most beautiful woman you ever saw came onto me.
Yes. Never mind, eh?
I know. You can have that gem we found up in the hills.
Yes, I still have that.
Thank you so much, Slayer.
All that work for a Malachite.
Those who slept, you have woken. Such heroism. Wake me when we reach the Maxos Temple, would you?
This dude, everything he sells is bogus except for the earrings. But he gives all of his shit like epic names. Sword of Imminent Doomsdeath and shit like that. But they're all garbage. Except the earrings. The earrings are... Willie's scandalous ass.
You're ready to buy now, I'm sure of it.
No.
Come on. I'm offering you some. There's Volo's house.
I said no.
And I can't believe it. Of course you want a house. You won't, Slayer. You won't.
You think to yourself, surely a game wouldn't put someone in there that's just going to rip me off, would it? Yes. Why, yes. Yes, it would, actually.
Cure this poison is killing me. Find a cure this poison is killing me.
Bandits are everywhere, man.
Killing me. Another one to add to the collection.
I've got an arrow sharp as a demon's tooth aimed at your neck, buddy. You better be in a mood to tell me what you want.
Your wife sent me.
My wife says today she wouldn't quit nagging. No one enters without giving the password. Damn, you know it. I love shooting people through the neck.
Really wanted to shoot us.
Another one to add to the collection.
I'll let you in, so what? I'm bored and sober, but I won't drink one sip of the stale ale they serve here. Oh, I'd kill for a bottle of Rimmer's rum. Good. What? Good.
I do believe. Same loading screens as Origins 2, if I remember. Just brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal loading screens.
I'll find a cure. This poison is killing me.
This lunatic.
Watch out, you! I've got an axe.
He might well do so one day.
Shut your claptrap. I'll swing axes all day if I like.
I'm Clyde, and that steel-wielding miscreant calls himself Jackal.
Jackal and Clyde.
But to make things easier, we decided...
Harder than Origins on Nightmare?
The other for a few hours,
No.
To go by the name of Eugene.
Not really. About the same kind of difficulty scaling, really.
Ain't that the truth? Try living with prissy pants here.
At least I never have to drop the R from that description. You have to help us, Slayer.
Must be some brew that'll kill off whiny Clyde.
This Bellegar did this too.
You're the one with rabies, Jackal. You're the one that should be... I want
Come
to
on,
be
man.
the sole inhabitor of
More than
Okay.
anything. Here, get rid of that straight-laced fob, and I'll give you the magic ring.
No. Remove this vile maniac, and that axe of his will be yours.
Don't rightly know. A goblin shaman could help, maybe.
We tried that, and you killed him because he, quote, gave you a funny look, unquote.
Ah, who cares about another dead goblin anyway?
You don't, that's clear. But anyway, dear Slayer, perhaps you can find a doctor in the village who can help. About a month.
Yeah, been travelling the same spot ever since, because I want to get to Alaroth and Clyde to that collection of peasant hovels they call a village.
Neither of us knows what happened.
Yeah, bye.
Jackal and Clyde. Oh, just ridiculous, man.
Another one to add to the collection.
We could go take care of that real quick.
Ah, I've been poisoned.
Not yet.
Lay down, bitch. That's all I have to say to that. Lay down, comma, bitch. I do believe I completely fucked up with this guy right here.
I've got an arrow sharp as a demon's tooth aimed at your neck, buddy.
See that? Just remembered.
I haven't had no wife since the day she wouldn't quit nagging. No one enters without giving the password. Damn, you know it. I love shooting people through the neck.
Asshole.
Another one to add to the collection.
I'll let you in, so what more do you want? I'm bored and sober, but I won't... Oh, I'd kill for a bottle of Rimmer's rum. Good.
Oh, we've never seen you here before. Oh, how attentive. Oh, I just got it.
The thing is, we want to leave this camp. It was all fun and games in the beginning, but now Miss Sybil's pregnant and we don't want our child to grow up in this environment.
Thanks for pointing that out, but leaving is not as easy as that.
Ragnar is suspicious of us, thinks we'll betray the location of this camp. So we must. The things they do here, we saw him working once. The scream. We don't know, that's the...
Christopher never leaves his post. It's that if you can persuade him, please find a way for us to leave, yes?
Alright. Shut up.
Loud.
Another one to add to the collection.
My booze. On the knife.
No one can find it, hidden in the bushes. Nice.
Right, you there. I led a raid on a merchant caravan a little while back. I remember burying my axe in some skinny guy's skull. Afterwards, I forgot to wrench it out of the corpse, and my guard duty impedes my going back there. Go fetch me that axe, would you, youngster? Cordial of you, friend.
Shiny.
Yeah, I'm about to take everything on that table.
I carried it back here. So what? I'm the best with a blade anyway.
Bow arms steady. Eye on the target.
Dagger probably. Let me take a look at you. Strong arms. I get my fair share of the loot in the temple if it didn't mean having to run that blasted trial. To think.
Oh, it's this dude.
The biggest prize of all lies there for... Some of my men will ambush a group of nobles bound for Broken Valley. I recently learned, however, some backup wouldn't hurt. You look like they'll follow the road leading from the Oribus Fjords, past the tower and temple. If you find the wreckages of a caravan, then follow the road towards the tower and you'll...
See this wound? Got it fighting with that new wars guy.
And that makes his armor yours? Dream on!
Yeah, you're not used to heavy armor anyway.
Takes a man of my posture. Now give it here.
$15 and $20, that sounds good to me.
What in the name of Igurna's tits do you think you're doing?
Put that back or lose your legs. Then get ready to walk on stumps, dear. Touch that bow and I'll gut you.
Oh, go on, try me.
Yeah, go on. Gut each other. More for the rest of us.
More for me, you mean? I'm not sharing with you, you little cretin.
Can't use this.
Epic fight of the ages. Now I'm gonna take all your shit. What I don't want, I'm gonna go sell it.
Another one to add to the collection.
Watch, this sword may actually be something I can use. That would be just awesome. It's level 10. Got some magic damage, 12 through 36. Was it 14 through 42? Higher critical chance. Much higher critical chance. I'll take that. Oh, and I can increase its damage too. Nice. I may actually go ahead and do that.
Rescuer returns.
I wonder what Jekod will think of this Slayer.
Yeah, we chose a fine spot. My rescuer returns. How are you?
Okay, what do you have? Nothing there. Nothing there. Ooh, I think I'll take this though. Okay, I don't need that. Don't need that. That. Nice.
Tagus was really on fire.
Not many swing an axe like him.
You should have seen the heads roll.
heads against trolls.
Weakling.
God damn. Ninja chicken. I can't kill it. It won't let me hit. Oh, you're gonna die regardless, chicken. No matter what. I'll kill you just for making me work so hard to kill you.
What? Rimmer's run.
To think that was all it took. This is great news. Great.
Goodbye, kind bandit.
Oh shit. Well, look at that. Yeah, I think I may need that. 16? Critical chance is lower. God damn it. Tempting. That magical damage increase is good, but I'll find another one of those later. Yeah. Tempting. I like the way this sword looks a whole lot better anyway.
We have yet to enter the Maxos temple, but you have the time to aid a couple of ex-murderers. Axe-murderers, more likely.
Nice. I'm hungry. Gotta fight all those bandits again. Gotta go through all that stuff again. Get my reward again. It won't be the same reward. Just took everything I did for the last hour. Yep, that did it. That did it. I'm not even gonna turn it off. I'm gonna pull the plug on it. I hope it burns up my Xbox. Yeah, there we go. How'd that feel, bitch? I hope that hurts. Fuck you. Not just stew in your own heat, bitch, until you fry. Fuck you. Trash can. I'm done with that. All right, guys. Well, I can't take any more of that. That killed my whole patience meter just in one shot. Just that quickly. Yep. So, I guess I will see you guys later.
That's that just shit all over my parade right there. Actually had some stuff I could actually use too. What a shame. That's it. The game knew that, so it had to crash to steal all my progress from me because I got something that I'd earned, so it needed to take that away. Yeah, I can't respect that, man. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I guess I will see you tomorrow. I guess. Try. I can't take any more of that right there. No, sir. So let me get out of here. I'm strongly tempted to switch to a different game because this is it's the install on the Xbox, I guess, because it won't do that at all ever. I've never had it crash before, and then a couple streams ago it crashed like a bunch of times, and then it didn't crash at all. Then the last character it crashed. Now it's doing that shit again. I can't explain it why it does and then doesn't. Don't be sad about my console, even if it does actually burn up. Maybe I'll just take a hammer to it and kind of speed up the process of piece of crap. I'm going to blame it on the Xbox because this game doesn't freeze. It doesn't crash. It really doesn't. You can ask people who are really familiar with the game, and it doesn't have it's pretty well, I guess, tested or whatever. It doesn't have those problems. So I'm going to guess it's my Xbox. That's what I'm going to blame it on. I don't really care. Doesn't matter. I think it's my Xbox. I think it's just, I don't know. I think so. Because like I said, I played this game for a long time, and it's never had this problem until we tried it here. I never played it on this particular console. I don't know why it locks up. I don't know. It seemed like this console was freezing up with Origins and Dragon Age 2 also, if I remember right. Which those games aren't real prone to have a freezing problem either. Maybe, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Whatever. It's not like I'm going to go buy a new one. All right, guys. I am going to catch out. I'm going to go get something to eat, I guess, and then something. I don't know. But I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. If not, then you guys have a good weekend, and I will catch you later, all right? See ya.